What's happening? Sky Prophet, baby, back with another video. Hope everybody up in them clouds, bro. Hope everybody's still praying, because if you woke up this morning, that means you stayed up. Give that man his just due. I had a couple of messages I want to bring y'all, but Spirit just stopped me and told me to make this video right here, so I'm making this one right here, and y'all get the other ones when I make them. I want everybody to know, and if you don't know, listen good. God is good. The best thing that's going to ever happen to any individual walking on this earth. The quicker you understand that, the quicker you understand the plan God has for you. I'm going to talk about humans for a second. Us. We be so smart. We be so intelligent. We be so handsome, pretty, fly, the shit, whatever you wanna put it. And I want y'all to understand the illusion that I'm presenting. That's each and every one of us at one point in time in our lives. Some of us live our whole life thinking just that. We miss our purpose. When God say lean not on our own understanding, almost the realest thing he ever wrote or ever told, or however you could grasp it, of whoever you thinking God is. That's the first thing you have to do in your life right now if you haven't did that. If you're a person that's criticizing or something like that, prophet will tell you you're on the other side. Like, that's not God's side. Clear cut. We're not going to make no arguments about it for sure. It's time we understand our stupidity. It's time we understand that we don't have to heal if there's nothing wrong with us. We don't have to fix ourselves if there's nothing wrong with us. We don't have to go a certain direction if we don't think we have to go a certain direction. That's according to human beings. Everything I'm saying, as human beings. I want everybody to think about this question for a second. Why, and listen to how I'm phrasing this, why when God touches our soul, then we call on him? Because it's only when you go within and know that you're not conquering what you want to conquer, and God has sorted everything out for you. Miss and match it, however your life needs to be. But that's the mighty creator. Each and every one of us has a purpose that he put us here for. Just like I say, we breathe out, the tree breathe in. Everything is here according to plan. And we have to understand that if we here, we need to get out of the flip side, which is walking a whole lifetime in vain for some smiles and some things that's not beneficial to your soul. Let me put it like that. Whatever's not beneficial to our soul is really, really, really irrelevant. We don't have to perceive every situation like that. We have to understand overall Our life's purpose is to learn and evolve at the soul's level. Not, I had a Pinto and if I can just get to this Maybach, I'll be good. Like, that's, the Bible tell you that's silly, that's the dumb people, bro. Put it like that. If that's the thinking pattern. Name somebody, come show me proof that somebody passed away and took everything that they had accomplished on this earth, materialized with them. You got silly things like people trying to get buried in their cars and little stuff like that, but let's be real, let's be logic. The only thing, your vessel go where? Back to the dirt. And your soul back to God. So let me make you understand, and the only thing you're gonna take with you is your life's lessons that you done learned at that soul level. Walking a life of naive is meant for each and every one of us. It's the only way we can come to figuring out we've been longing for the love of God. That's how we start to become conscious. And everything else opens up after that. Once we invite God and we know He's there and we acknowledge it, He opens it up more and more. We just use, I'm gonna have to get the math on it, but certain percentage of our brain. I'm gonna look it up now. Certain percentage of our brain. But once we awaken, then we start to use more and more of our brains. That's how we become aware of the things we were sitting within. So if there's anybody out there in that position where you feel you waking up or something, listen good. Every single person around you that says there's something wrong with you is the people trying to not let you realize that's exactly what you're doing. But prophet will tell you that's exactly where you at. You waking up. You waking up and things just gonna change for you. Stay in your lane, stay in your good grace, and keep your faith in God. You know what I mean? You called on Him. He answered, you heard Him and seen Him and felt Him. Stay there, man. Everything outside of that is 3D. It's 3D. How you evolve. I want y'all to let that be your assignment. Like, how you evolve. What is evolving? What is that? Without a dictionary. Because some of us been living a long time to where we don't need a dictionary. We don't need people to tell us what or how things is. When you live a life and you in a certain age, if you depending on somebody else's frame of mind, then you need to question the one that you have, the one that God truly gave you. Because if you're relying on somebody else's frame of mind, you haven't found yours. You haven't found yours. Once you get to this place, you understand love. You understand that what you thought love was before, wasn't nowhere near love. It was just some footsteps that God had you walking through to strengthen you up. Mind you, once you awaken to God's love, humans' ways, humans not wanting to transform for God, humans not wanting to go the direction God be leading them to go, the love within that parameter between you and people, it changes almost, it flips sides. It flips sides. And for whoever listening out there, I know a lot of people can relate. At one time, it was this one thing. It was this one person. It was this one place. It was this one something that you had a problem getting away from. You had a problem getting out of your actual thoughts. Your thoughts. That's 3D things. That's 3D. You hear me saying your thoughts? Lean not on our own understanding. So if you run across a man, say, God just talked to him through the clouds, stick with that man, man. That's one of the smartest people you probably gonna ever meet. And when we hear people try to dull God's name, try to dull God's actions within people, nudges with people, you have to understand that when you flip that coin, you gotta call heads or tails, because you don't know what it's gonna land on. You can think and believe enough to where it'll start landing on your side almost every single time, if you believe that. But what I'm telling y'all is flip side. God out here waking people up, got people, people changing. You got killers don't want to kill no more. You got stealers don't want to steal no more. That's God moving. The devil has one objective. Listen to prophet. One objective. He do not want you to find that paper that God printed between you and him, that contract for your purpose. That's what he don't want you to find. That's why when you find God, it gets harder, because you acknowledge it and they acknowledge it too. The evil entities, whatever y'all call them, deities, whatever, they acknowledge it also. Not only do they acknowledge it, they know you know it. It changes everything. It doesn't stop everything. It doesn't stop everything. Because if you stick your hand over the fire, it's supposed to burn you. It's just supposed to burn you. When you learn that, every time you get burned for sticking it over it deliberately, is what? A bad train of thought that we develop. We too efficient. We too accelerating in thinking when we get to these places for us to even have to go back and look at how we dumbed ourselves down for things. If you walk in the room and everybody talking and y'all conversating and it get quiet, or you don't feel right, or you feel out of place, it's just that. It's just that. Like, if somebody say something wrong with you, they would be correct, and you would have to understand that they correct. Something is wrong with you. That's not your right room. When you walk in the room, you should always wanna have the urge to learn something. Like soul level. There's a lot of people, some might be listening now, man, that been going through things, don't even understand why things don't change. You know, I pray here and I pray there, and when you pray, every time you pray, people, you put protection in your prayer. Protection, you give thanks and grace, and you make sure you ask for protection. Prophet gonna be bringing you, I'm gonna be bringing you some news because I've been wanting to make a video for a couple of days, man, and Spirit just had me just changing my whole frame, my lens, man, my whole lens, bro. Just getting closer, I know, because the more you believe, the more you're gonna achieve. The people that tell you that is the people holding on to your sleeve, bro. Promise you. I'm gonna let y'all go. Spirit telling me to shut this one down, bro. I'm gonna finish writing the ones I'm writing and I'm gonna upload them and all that, bro. So y'all gonna be getting that, man. Keep your spirits high, man. When you see out your vision, things wanna lower your vibe, block that out of your thought, your frame of thought. Get away from that. Like try you still like move to another spot and see if that same person or that same thing or whatever come meet you over there, so you can understand your situation. When you go places, if you see certain people that you don't never see but now you see all the time, it's just that. It's nothing to be alarmed about, but you need to understand how to trust your intuition. That's what that's called, and I'm gonna make a video on that too. That's just that God within us that directs our path. Lean on not our own understanding. Trusting God in all our ways, and He gonna direct our path. And what else He say? You seen them footsteps in the sand. When you just start seeing one set of footprints, that's because I picked you up and I carried you. That's the God we serve. Almighty, heavenly creator, man. No other. Protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings. Watch what you spit out of your mouth. Watch what you take in. Till then, bro, love everybody. Peace out, man. Sky Prophet, baby.